Governor Ed Rendell, Ed being an NBC News political analyst and a CNBC contributor. Governor, it's good to have you with me, and we know Republicans, they've jumped on this story. Listen to what Donald Trump said this morning.
It was really a sneak. I mean, it was really it was really something that they didn't want publicized, as I understand. You see a thing like this, and even in terms of judgment, how bad a judgment is it for him or for her to do this? I mean, who would do this? And I think it's a massive story now.
So, Governor, it does go to judgment. I mean, why would they take this meeting for any reflection of being improper? Because people are going to make assumptions.
Well, first of all, if Bill Clinton and the Attorney General wanted to have a private conversation about any investigation or anything, why would they do it? And why wouldn't they do it on the phone when it would be impossible to detect? So that's number one. Number two, I absolutely have tremendous confidence in Attorney General Lynch's integrity. I think anybody who knows her does. And just take an example of what happened in Philadelphia recently, Thomas. Chaka Fattah, Congressman Fattah, who was a very strong and early supporter of President Obama, was convicted of a number of crimes involving corruption and racketeering by Attorney General Lynch's Justice Department. There was no favoritism shown there.
But Governor, you know that so many people have said because Hillary Clinton is running for president, she would be the one to carry the torch of President Obama's legacy, that this Department of Justice will never indict her over the email situation. So why would President Clinton put Loretta Lynch in this position, and why would Loretta Lynch take this meeting knowing that Hillary Clinton is currently under DOJ investigation?
I can't answer for them, but believe me, if they were going to do something surreptitious, they wouldn't meet on an airport tarmac. Look, there's nothing to indict. Hillary Clinton did what Condoleezza Rice did and what Colin Powell did. She used a private server, and she sent out material.
No, Condoleezza Rice and Colin Powell, they used email accounts. They did not have a private server that was cooked up in the basement of their home.
Email accounts are susceptible to the same type of things, but then they weren't government email accounts. And they sent out stuff that wasn't classified at the time, later became classified. Hillary Clinton's emails have been scoured by everybody now, and nobody has found one that was classified at the time. So there is no crime. I mean, we've got to get that out of our mind. Nobody has been able to say to me what amounts to activities by the secretary that was criminal, what amounted to activity by the secretary that wasn't done by other previous secretaries of state.
So, but back to the email situation, because there was new insight into Hillary Clinton's use of private email and the server. It was just released in testimony today, where we have confidant and Clinton aide Huma Abedin stating that Clinton wasn't able to do her job, do what she needed to do, in reference to a call she missed with the French foreign minister. How damaging is that, with perception being reality?
Well, I don't know anything about that, so I couldn't comment on it. But look, you can put anything under a microscope and say, well, she shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have done this, or Governor Smith shouldn't have done that. And there's always second guessing. But the question is there an indictable offense? Now, we don't indict lightly in this country, and we shouldn't indict lightly. And you heard a unanimous Supreme Court, conservatives and liberals, in the McDonald case, talking about indicting public officials. And there is nothing indictable. I mean, there just is nothing. I've yet to hear anybody give me a cogent series of facts that would somehow indicate that Secretary Clinton broke the law. Now, they can try all they want, but nobody's been able to do it. Benghazi was investigated by 9 congressional committees, many of them dominated by Republicans, and they found no wrongdoing. They may have found things that they quarrel with in terms of judgment, but they found no wrongdoing. Do we want to do a 10th?
Former Pennsylvania governor, we're going to leave it there. NBC News political analyst Ed Rendell.